27. We are Comunidad 26, and we are here to talk to you a little bit about your Cuba course that you may be taking next semester. To kind of preface and start you guys off, the class is really fun. It's a 6-week program, and it's mainly online, so you'll be basically talking about the history, the politics, and some social aspects about Cuba. And so we're just here to share some of our experiences with you guys.
Yeah, and also you'd be going to Cuba during the spring break part of your semester, and Cuba is a whole lot of fun, and while you're taking the course, a lot of us felt like this, but it is a lot of work. However, it is totally worth it once you get to the country, and it is such a great experience. We spent most of our time in Old Havana exploring it, and also just going to museums, visiting art museums, visiting the Revolution Museum. You'll just have such a great time.
And don't be scared that you're going to be going to Cuba. Cuba's obviously a kind of place that people are always scared to go to because of it being a communist nation or near communist nation and just having so much flack going on with the U.S. But when we went there, we found out that it's not what it seems. It's very different from what you've probably heard of beforehand. We felt very safe being there. Just kind of felt we had a great time there as well. Just very much subverted our expectations.
Along with that, we learned so much about the country that none of our classes had ever taught us before.
With the trip, we had so much free time. We explored Old Havana. We went around by ourselves. We went out. We saw the city. It was a lot of fun.
Navigating Cuba is honestly one of the funner parts of traveling in Cuba. First off, everything is in walking distance. But if you don't want to walk, they've got old cars that you can take. There's little taxis that look like tennis balls, which are really cute. And then a bunch of other places, a bunch of other things you can do. But we prefer to walk because there's a lot of things to see when you're walking.
Yeah, and so 3 days out of the week, we did service at Centro Loyola. It was an amazing time because we volunteered during an English class with a bunch of Cuban adults, and we got to have conversations one-on-one, and we really got to know the Cuban that way.
And in addition to the English classes, they have a lot of other options you can choose from. So one of the days I got to help teach a dance class with little kids. So if you have other interests, there's a lot of opportunities.
And besides the service, we did a lot of things together in addition to our free time. And a lot of the fun things we really liked were all the art museums we went to because we learned a lot about the history of Cuba, but it was really interesting to see how much art has impacted their history as well.
So just to wrap things up, guys, we are really excited for you guys to embark on this the second time going to Cuba through Creighton. We really hope that you guys enjoy not only your semester in the spring, but also your time in Cuba as well. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. I'm sure each and every one of us will be perfectly able and willing to answer any questions that you guys may have.
Adios!
Adios!